Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, 6/23/2020. So good job on everybody that's turned in their vocab squares and quizzes. I believe those are all updated as of now. So if you don't have a score, you got to go in and make sure you do those assignments and mark them turned in so that I can give you a score afterwards. By this point, you guys should have read The Elevator. We're going to continue working on that story. So here's what you're going to do today. Your journal question is something I want to remind you guys. It's your attendance, and also you have to make sure to write at least 2 sentences. Some of you guys are not doing that. You guys are writing like a couple words, so you're not getting the point. So if you want the full credit, you need to write those 2 sentences down. Also, you're going to finish the story or make up your own ending, and please don't make it too violent. Some people in the last one had like guns and things like that, or blood. I know that's kind of, it could be a cool story, but I don't want that in this story because it is for school, so we got to keep it appropriate. So try to keep it clean, guys. Don't add too much gore on there. And finally, you're going to do a SWBST chart for The Elevator, which stands for Someone Wanted But So Then. We went over it. There's instructions on there as well. So like every day, we go to classwork first. You're going to find these assignments right here. So our journal question is, what is your biggest fear? Write at least 2 sentences. I talk about sharks being mine, and like I love the beach, love going in the water and all that stuff, but I just always have the heebie-jeebies when I'm in there. Next thing you can do is alternate or finish the story. I'm going to add for The Elevator on here. So if you go to the instructions, you're going to view the assignment. It's going to be right here, The Elevator, finish the story. So you're going to click on this link. Everyone's going to have their own. And it says, in the story, The Elevator, we end on a cliffhanger. A story that leaves the reader in suspense, right? Your job is to write 4 to 6 sentences ending the story. Try to use 2 pieces of dialogue when characters talk to each other. And remember, this is an assignment for school, so please do not be too violent or add weapons to your story. The story ends with, this is the last sentence of the story. Hello, Martin, she said and laughed and pushed the stop button. So write your story. What happens next? So all you're going to do is you're going to go down and start typing your story, right? So you got to do, write about 4 to 6 sentences. And make sure you use 2 pieces of dialogue to get the full points on this. And dialogue, again, means like when they're talking to each other. It should be easy because it ends on dialogue. Hello, Martin, she said. Martin screams, what are you doing? Or something. That's how you guys can start your story. Or just kind of end the story, right? So it's up to you to write 46 sentences is the minimum. You can write more than that if you want to. All right, so that is the first assignment. I'm going to go back to the list here. Oops. The next thing you're going to do is click on this assignment, the SWBST. So if you click here, you're going to go to The Elevator, SWBST, and this says you're going to use this chart to map out the way you will write a summary of the short story, The Elevator. So who's our somebody of this story? Well, we know it's Martin, right? And give some detail on who he is. So Martin, a boy who is kind of scared of everything, right? Or he's kind of the wimp, or he gets picked on at school. Something you want to mention, just giving us a little more detail than just his name. You could even mention, his age. He's young, a young boy, right? And what did he want? Well, that's up for you guys to decide. What did the character want? What was the problem? How did the character try to solve the problem? And then what was the resolution? How did the story end? All right. And that's basically it. That's what you guys are doing for today. And if you do a really good job on this, it's going to be really easy to write a summary on The Elevator, which is what we're going to do tomorrow or the next day for Wednesday. All right, guys. So that is it for today, for Tuesday. Good luck. If you have any questions, make sure you ask, and I will do my best. All right. Have a good one.